Welcome to the world of African wedding traditions, an extraordinary celebration of love, family, and culture. Africa is home to over 1.4 billion people and boasts an astounding diversity of tribes, languages, and customs. Weddings on this continent are not just about two individuals coming together. They are deeply rooted in centuries-old traditions that honor community, ancestry, and spirituality. But some of these traditions are so shocking and unbelievable that they will leave you speechless. In this documentary, we'll take you on a journey across Africa to explore some of the most fascinating and jaw-dropping wedding customs you've ever heard of. In Kenya and Tanzania, the Masai tribe has one of the most unusual wedding traditions in the world. During the ceremony, the bride's father blesses her by spitting on her head and breasts before she leaves her family home. While spitting might seem offensive in many cultures, among the Masai, it is a symbolic act of good fortune and blessings for the newlyweds. But that's not all. After the spitting blessing, the bride does not look back at her family home as she walks away with her new husband. Turning back is believed to bring bad luck to the marriage. This tradition may seem shocking, but for the Masai, it is a sacred act of love and protection. In South Africa, the Zulu people have a wedding custom that might sound alarming at first glance: the kidnapping of the bride. Don't worry, this isn't as sinister as it sounds. The bride is kidnapped by the groom's family as part of a playful ritual to symbolize her transition from her family to her new life with her husband. Once the bride is kidnapped, the groom's family must pay the bride price, known as lobola, to her family. This dowry is often in the form of cattle, money, or other valuable items, and it serves as a sign of respect and appreciation for the bride's family. The entire process is accompanied by vibrant singing, dancing, and traditional Zulu attire, making it a lively and joyous event. In the Omo Valley of Ethiopia, the Mercy tribe has a wedding tradition that is both shocking and visually striking. Young women in the tribe undergo a lip-stretching process in preparation for marriage. This involves piercing the lower lip and gradually stretching it using clay or wooden plates. The size of the lip plate is often seen as a symbol of beauty, strength, and social status. When it comes to weddings, the size of the bride's lip plate can influence the bride price her family receives. While this tradition may seem extreme to outsiders, it is a revered practice among the Mercy people and a vital part of their cultural identity. In southeastern Nigeria, the Efik people have a pre-wedding tradition known as the fattening room. Before her wedding, the bride-to-be is secluded in a special room where she is pampered, fed rich foods, and taught about marital responsibilities. The goal is to help her gain weight, as a fuller figure is traditionally associated with beauty, fertility, and prosperity. During her time in the fattening room, the bride also learns cultural dances, domestic skills, and the secrets of maintaining a successful marriage. This tradition highlights the importance of the bride's preparation for her new role as a wife and mother. While the concept of a fattening room might seem unusual in modern times, it remains a cherished practice for the Efik people. In West Africa, the Fulani tribe has a wedding tradition that will make you wince. To prove his readiness for marriage, a Fulani groom must endure a painful whipping ceremony known as shero. During the ritual, the groom is whipped in front of a crowd, and he must endure the pain without flinching or showing any signs of weakness. The whipping is meant to demonstrate the groom's strength, bravery, and ability to protect his future wife and family. While this tradition might seem harsh, it is a rite of passage that is deeply respected within the Fulani community. In northern Nigeria, the Hausa people add a playful twist to their wedding celebrations with a game called shoe stealing. During the wedding festivities, the bride's friends and family steal the groom's shoes and demand a ransom before they are returned. This fun and light-hearted tradition is meant to break the ice between the two families and create a joyful atmosphere. The groom and his friends often negotiate and playfully bargain to retrieve the shoes, which adds an element of humor to the wedding celebration. Inspired by the Tujia tradition, some African communities have adopted a unique mock crying ritual into their wedding customs. The bride pretends to cry as a symbolic farewell to her family and her single life. In some cases, her female relatives join her, creating a dramatic and emotional scene. While it might look heartbreaking to an outsider, this act is meant to be theatrical and celebratory, signifying the bride's transition to a new chapter. It's a poignant reminder of the bittersweet nature of marriage, a farewell to the past and an embrace of the future. Jumping the broom is a wedding tradition that originates from Ghana and has spread across the African diaspora. During the ceremony, the couple jumps over a broom together, symbolizing their commitment to sweeping away the past and starting their new life as husband and wife. This tradition is often accompanied by drumming, singing, and joyous celebrations. It is a powerful symbol of unity and resilience, and it has become a cherished practice not only in Africa, but also among African communities worldwide. In Namibia, the Himba people have a fascinating pre-wedding tradition that involves the bride shaving her head. The Himba believe that hair carries spiritual and symbolic significance, and shaving the bride's head represents a fresh start in her new life as a married woman. The bride may also adorn her head and body with a mixture of ochre and butterfat, giving her skin a reddish hue, a symbol of beauty and fertility. This tradition highlights the Himba people's deep connection to their ancestral beliefs and their unique expression of beauty. In central Kenya, the Kikuyu people have a wedding tradition called Ruresho, which includes a night vigil for the bride before her wedding day. During the vigil, elder women from the community gather to sing songs, share wisdom, and provide guidance to the bride. This all-night ceremony is a spiritual and emotional preparation for the bride as she transitions into her new role as a wife. It is a time of bonding, reflection, and celebration, ensuring that the bride enters her marriage with the blessings and support of her community. In Somalia, weddings are grand affairs that often include a unique tradition known as the camel dance. Camels, which are highly valued in Somali culture, are adorned with colorful fabrics, beads, and ornaments, and they play a central role in the wedding celebrations. During the ceremony, the camels are led in a joyous procession, accompanied by traditional music and dancing. This tradition not only showcases the beauty of Somali culture, but also symbolizes prosperity and wealth for the newlyweds. In North Africa, the henna ceremony is a beloved pre-wedding tradition that is both beautiful and meaningful. The bride's hands and feet are decorated with intricate henna designs, which are believed to bring good luck, protection, and blessings to her marriage. This ceremony is often a joyous occasion, filled with music, dancing, and singing. Female relatives and friends gather to celebrate the bride, creating a vibrant and supportive atmosphere. The henna designs, which can take hours to complete, are a stunning testament to the artistry and cultural heritage of North Africa. In Uganda, the Banyankole tribe has a wedding tradition that puts the bride and groom to the test. Before the wedding, the bride's aunt plays a significant role in preparing the couple for married life. In some cases, the aunt is tasked with testing the groom's endurance and ability to satisfy his future wife. While this tradition is no longer widely practiced, it remains a fascinating and controversial part of Banyankole cultural history. In South Sudan, the Dinka people have a wedding tradition that revolves around the presentation of livestock, particularly goats, as part of the bride price. Livestock is a symbol of wealth and status in Dinka culture, and the number of goats offered reflects the groom's respect for the bride and her family. During the ceremony, the couple and their families come together to negotiate the bride price, which can include dozens of goats, cows, or even camels. This tradition underscores the importance of family and community in Dinka weddings. In the vast Sahara Desert, the Tuareg people have a wedding tradition that involves the bride wearing an elaborate face veil. The veil, often made of silk and embroidered with intricate patterns, symbolizes modesty, beauty, and respect for cultural values. Tuareg weddings are grand celebrations that can last for several days, featuring music, poetry, and storytelling. The face veil is a central element of the bride's attire, reflecting the Tuareg people's rich cultural heritage and their reverence for tradition. In Niger, the Wodaabe tribe has a unique courtship and wedding tradition known as the Jirwolf Festival. During this event, young men dress in colorful costumes, paint their faces, and perform a dance to attract potential brides. The men are judged on their beauty, charm, and dancing skills, and women have the freedom to choose their partners based on these performances. This tradition is a celebration of love, individuality, and cultural pride, making it one of the most fascinating wedding customs in Africa. From the spitting blessings of the Masai to the fattening rooms of the Efik, and from the camel dances of Somalia to the lip plates of the Mersey, African wedding traditions are as diverse as the continent itself. These customs may seem shocking or unbelievable to outsiders, but they are deeply rooted in the values of love, family, and community. Each tradition tells a unique story, reflecting the history, beliefs, and identity of the people who practice it. As we celebrate these incredible cultures, let us remember that love is universal, and it is expressed in countless beautiful ways around the world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Africa's most extraordinary wedding traditions. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos.